But you got me going crazy. Just to you is so amazing. How long can you go, baby? At last to my body. What's up, y'all? Welcome to We Need to Talk podcast. And none other than your girl, Natalie Nicole. You know, round of applause, y'all. Thank y'all. So today episode is about self love. Y'all see I got my wine, got my little fruit right here, you know, for a little appetizer after the wine. But I'm saying that to say, like, we finna sip and talk. Like, we finna talk. We need to talk. Okay. So with that being said, I want to talk about self love because my journey of self love, and I'm gonna tell you this, your journey of self love can come in many ways. Actually, let me step a little more. Yeah, before I get to talking. Okay, that is really good. Um, as I was saying, when you create self love, you have to take a step back and analyze yourself. That is the first thing you need to do. I say that to say in friendships, in relationships, and anything, you just every aspect of your life, take a step back and analyze. And look around you and actually direct what you um entertain every day. So with that being said, from friendships to relationships, are you being a good friend? Are you pouring more into this friendship? Are you pouring more into here? Why can't you recognize yourself without pouring into others? When you have an issue with pouring into yourself without pouring into others, you need to focus on self love. I said it to say you wonder why you're so drained. You wonder why your energy is just like, I don't have energy for this and that because I'm pouring into everybody else. That is a form of you need to create self love. So today we're going to create self love within yourself because, for one, you need to recognize where you don't love yourself. Is it how you look? Is it your shape? Is it like, yeah, it's just I mean different things, like there's different ways you can like not love yourself. So I'm just giving that out there for examples because you need to take the time out to recognize what is within yourself that you're not happy with. When you take the step back to recognize what you're not happy with, also too, I recommend journaling. I feel like that was a way of like me keeping up with like my like my life log. Like I would go back into times where reading my journal like a year ago, and I'm like, I don't remember being in this place. Or if I don't even remember being in this place, it's like, wow, things have changed since then. Because I don't even remember feeling like well, not even I don't remember, but I just I don't feel like that no more. And when you don't feel like how you used to feel as of what angered you once before, probably don't even phase you now. How you moved a year before, you don't even move the same now. Every day you can wake up and decide to change yourself if you desire to change yourself. I first thing first also recommend you to read the Four Agreements. I say that because it helped me to understand that, and I'm not even done with the book, but I'm just presenting what I learned from the book so far, and hopefully that can help you too. But it was telling me in the book on how we shouldn't like take things so personal, and also too, sometimes people can put their insecurities onto you and project them onto you, and by you not knowing who you are within yourself, you're gonna believe those insecurities. That's just like if somebody sit here and call me dumb, ugly, and stupid. I believe that I'm dumb, ugly, and stupid. Guess what I am? I'm dumb, ugly, and stupid. So it's just like you're gonna believe whatever you think you are because that is your belief system. So sometimes too we're taught lies. A lot of things that we think is our truth, really not the truth, is lies. And we have created a belief system in where we're believing whatever we're being taught because why? We was taught this. Just as like as a baby, you're taught certain things or this is good behavior, this is considered bad behavior, but in reality that is their perspective of good behavior. That's their perspective of bad behavior. So it's like we create these imaginary laws within ourselves that we have to follow because it is others that surround us. Um, what is the word? That is their expectations of us. So that is a number one thing. Well, not a number one thing, but that's another thing too. Expectations. You can't have too much expectations of things and people because you will always get let down. I'm going to be the one to tell you that, okay? You're going to always get let down. And it's going to bother you so much because you're going to be like, "Ah, why did I expect this and I got this?" Is because you should not expect it. You shouldn't. And it's like two, oh, excuse me, my eye itching a little bit. But yeah. Also what I'm trying to say is, oh, that threw me off. Um, I'm just basically speaking on the fact of you have to stay true to yourself and you have to learn who you are. Because if you allow everybody else to judge and create who you are, you're going to believe whatever they're projecting onto you because you're not even secure with yourself. So sometimes you have to analyze and take a step back and have security within yourself and understand that you are important. And, excuse me, also, I recommend as you're journaling, when you're journaling, write out. I know actually the journals I recommend is like if they already have like how you could put out your emotions. But if you can't, write out your acknowledgments. One, write this in your journal if you have a journal. But write down acknowledge my hurt. So why I say write down acknowledge my hurt, and I did it to myself, and that's how I was acknowledging things in my life. Acknowledging my hurt, I was like, okay, let me write out everything that I feel like that has hurted me in this lifetime. When I wrote it out and I had it in my face, I'm like, okay, what can you do to forgive and heal that space that happened to you? You acknowledge that it happened. That's one thing that you need to understand. Acknowledging. Acknowledging, yeah. Oh my God. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's the wine or something, but yeah, acknowledging. Yeah, there you go. See, it's flowing a little better. I don't know. My tongue be trying to get a little twisted sometimes, but yeah. So that's a step of like recognizing, like, like, yeah, that's a step of recognizing that you have to understand of who you are as a person. You can't allow others to cloud that judgment of you. But I'm saying that to say, if you are a horrible person to people, and I want you to know this, if you are a horrible person to people, if you want people to speak highly of you or different of you, you have to be a good person. If you're upset with the story and the narrative that they're taking with the situation, you have to sit back and analyze what kind of person was I in that situation. So, because if the story is not how you want it to be, it's because they're their own storytellers. It's their story. It's just like right now, me and you could see um, a bird fly and he fall. I could have a different perspective of how I seen the bird fly, and you could have too. But why is it that we both have to have a right or wrong in order to know, the perspective of the bird flying? Why does it have to create that type of judgment? So, as I was saying within, you have to be secure with yourself to know that others can project things onto you. Okay, another thing. Healing yourself. So I was going through a breakup at a point in time in my life, and I was just like, was it wasn't even like, yeah, it was like a breakup, and like I was really really hurt for it about it for like years. Okay, I'm the type of person like I ain't gonna lie, I like you, I like you. We're married in my head. We go together real bad. Like I don't need to see you with nobody else. And it's not even that I'm like delusional. It's just the fact like if we're sharing this part of us and it's been a while, you think I'm not gonna like you. That's why I ain't play like that no more. Mm-mm. But yeah, it's just like I share. I'm cute, but yeah, basically, I'm laughing at myself because my mind just went blank. But yeah, I'm saying it to say like I got hurt, and it took for him to dog me out to understand how to love myself. And I feel like too, we be so upset at things that happen in our life because it either went bad or it either went like it felt like it tore us apart. You needed that. And I'm telling you why you needed that hurt. You needed that hurt to pull this version of yourself that you're becoming. Because if you don't go through things and trials, and just like God basically was telling us, how do you expect to become greater if you don't go through the trials and tribulations? I never said it was going to be easy. I just said you're going to get through it. So, with that being said, when you're going through things, and I was going through that phase of my life, I felt like He brought me to the lowest version of myself. And to see that somebody never cared about like how bad they hurted you, it made me heal myself. I never got the apology. I never got the I'm sorry. I never got the true, just genuine of like, and I always was the type I wanted closure for everything. And everything doesn't need closure. Sometimes it's okay to walk away without giving them closure because sometimes walking away is the best type of closure you're needing. So that taught me to heal myself. Like I wanted to dig after I went through that, y'all, I was so depressed. I was like, I need to try to like figure myself out. Like I had childhood traumas, and two, that goes within two, acknowledging my childhood traumas. If you have childhood traumas that you try to push out your mind in the back of your head, that's not something you should do. Face them. That's how you can heal yourself, facing your traumas, facing your problems, facing your situations. Face them. And when I was like basically going through that, I was like, look, I need to try to heal myself. I got the journaling, as I told y'all, to journal. That heals you too. Things you can't even speak on, but you can just write it out and cry. It was times I'd be up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, up crying my eyes out, writing in my journal, journaling my my life log. Because I'm like, I know when I look back at this in a year or two, I'm not gonna be in the same space that I was in then. And I'm not. So it's like you have to believe in yourself because if you expect everybody else around you to believe in you, you're not going to get nowhere. And I'm saying that to say you have to believe in yourself. It's okay if your friends or family tell you, I believe in you. They truly may believe in you, but your dream's not going to go nowhere if you don't believe in yourself. It's just going to be dreams. And those visions that we have, those are not our visions. God give us those visions. That dream you're chasing, you know, He gives us those in our minds. Okay, well, this suits your life. You have this dream. It's with a purpose while you're having that dream. So it's like you have to get up every day and choose yourself, no matter if you're broken, no matter if you're happy. Always understand that when everybody walk away from you, you have nobody but yourself. So it's on you to create that happiness. It's on you to create that vulnerability to break down within yourself and say, I need to change. It's okay. And two, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I had to shed everything and almost I had to shed everything away from me. And it's because where I'm going and where I'm trying to go, I can't have the remembrance of the old me there. If you get what I mean? You don't want to be in places that remind you of your old ways, of your old habits, of your old energies that you have to pull yourself out of. You don't want to be in those spaces. Because when you're trying to evolve and become a better person, and you have somebody in your ear or something in your face to show you and remind you of what you're trying to get away from going through, you have to remove yourself. It's called isolation. When you get isolated, you get to think more. You get to truly think to yourself more. You get to truly understand who you are more. You're spending time with yourself. Take yourself out. That's a part of self love. Can you spend a day without that man and go actually do something for yourself? Can you spend a day without that friend and actually go do something by yourself? Can you spend a day without your cousin, auntie, mom and go actually do something with yourself, by yourself? Can you do that? You have to sit back and analyze those type of things. If you can't do that, what form do you have love within yourself to where you can go out and enjoy your own company, enjoy your own energy? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, like I just had to like get on here and talk about self love. I feel like it's just really important to push that out there because it took me a long time to love myself. A long time. And I'm sharing that because that's the God honest truth. It took me a long time to love myself. I had to go through things to understand like loving yourself is very important. And although I went through a lot of trauma and pain, I learned from everything I have been through because it's not what makes me. The situations that I have been through in life, it doesn't make me. You know what I mean? I can be better than what has happened to me in a lifetime. Because I went through this situation back then, I don't have to go through that now. You have to be wise and make wiser choices within yourself. Guide yourself. Assure your own opinions. I'm learning that too. So self love is just a whole different version. I look at it in a different perspective. I just look at it as this selfishness in a way. It's okay to be selfish with yourself. Not everybody got to have a piece of you. Not everybody got to be around you. It's okay to love yourself. And this is the ending of today's episode of We Need to Talk podcast. And I really hope I pushed out a message to you guys because I truly want what's best for my viewers and like people that's like following and supporting me because baby, this is a road of journey that we're going on and a road of success because I am shedding everything that I have ever dealt with, desired in my life, and I'm trying to focus on my path and my path only. Guide yourself. Be your own guidance. Be your own help. Can't nobody else around you get you to where you're gonna be but yourself. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me and like, comment, and subscribe. I am so happy I got to do this episode because yeah, I just encourage all y'all beautiful young ladies and gentlemen to love yourself because ain't nobody gonna and then too, when you get to loving yourself, it's gonna make all the insecure people shake a little bit. Cause they're gonna be like, how you love yourself like that? You should try it. You should try it. But yeah. But you got me going crazy. Just to do is so amazing. How long can you go, baby? At last to my body.